Okay, so here's a question that you would see involving inverse proportions in real life. So if we have a question like, if 32 men can reap a field in 15 days, in how many days can 20 men reap the same field? So what we have here is we have inverse proportion. So inverse proportion means that as one factor goes up, the other one goes down. So you would think that if there's more men reaping the same field, the time that it would take would actually take less. So we know that it is inverse proportion. So with inverse proportion, the formula is y equals k over x. And k stands for the constant of proportion. So which means that basically, if how long would it take one person to actually reap the entire field on his own? So what we know is that the first thing that we actually have to look at in this inverse proportion question is looking at how do we find the constant of proportionality. So if I let y be the time that it takes for 32 people to reap the field, so I know that y is 15. We don't know what k is, so that's what we're trying to actually solve. And we know that it takes 32 men to go and reap the field in 15 days. So what we try to do is actually solve for k, which is solving for our constant of proportionality. So I know that it's 15 times 32. That works out to be 480. So what I do with the constant of proportion now is I plug it back into my formula. So I know that the number of days it takes to reap the field equals to 480 days divided by the number of men that you have. So since in this question now it gives you 20 men, so I know that y equals 480 divided by 20. So I'm trying to solve for how many days it takes. In this case, it would take 24 days.